心臓を捧げよう。どうも、アニメ先輩です。In the good old days when anime was not all about getting hit by a truck and waking up in a distant world, the concept of newly released anime was not something known by a lot of people. Because 20 years ago, the only way to watch anime is through television. So whatever appears on TV, that's what people would be watching. And it's usually famous long-running animes that were broadcasted on TV, like Naruto, Dragon Ball, and Doraemon. This is the reason why the category of newly released anime was non-existent back then. Nobody knew what those animes were, until Death Note came along in 2006.
Look around. There are plenty of things this world could do without. Immorality, sin, crime. It's time for a change.
Death Note beat the shit out of the big three, completely dominating every other anime during its showtime, due to its mind-blowing plot twist, superb storytelling, and... people start to realize that anime is not just cartoon for kids, but rather it's cartoon for edgy kids. Do you even know how popular Death Note was back then? Imagine every kid in your school had their own black notebooks and sit like L all the time. People be sitting like L in the classroom, in the toilet, literally everywhere. Since then, people started to pay more attention to new animes. However, despite fantastic animes like Code Geass and Gurren Lagann being aired in the following season, it wasn't enough to keep the audience attention. There's still a long way to go for people to start taking an interest in newly released animes and becoming a seasonal anime watcher. This is because everybody's favorite anime are still Naruto, One Piece, and Bleach. The mere thought of other animes being better than the big three would certainly invite a horde of autistic fanboys swarming to your house with torches in their hands, ready to call you gay and crucify you for having a retarded taste in anime. Safe to say that the big three has a massive and solid fanbase back then. Until the year 2013, for the first time ever, that one anime finally managed to break the mold and push the concept of newly released anime into the limelight. That anime is the hottest anime right now, Attack on Titan.
その時思い出した。そうだ、この世界は残酷なんだ。
When this trailer was dropped, the entire anime community was blown away. The quality of the PV was nothing short of spectacular. In just 1 minute, the preview not only shows the setting of the story, but also the level of quality of the production team. Just look at these dynamic and fluid camera angles. How can anyone not be hyped after watching this freaking banger? Wit Studios sasageoed the shit out of this trailer. But you know, there's actually a catch as to why Attack on Titan was such a highly anticipated show back then. Attack on Titan has none of the tropes and cliches that are commonly found in animes. No boing boings, no beach episodes. Well, there's one actually, but Mikasa is not in a bikini, so that doesn't count. Because of these tropes and cliches, normies tend to stay away from anime because they think that anime is too sexual and the characters are just too young to jerk off to. It's better watching real porn, right? But Attack on Titan is a breath of fresh air, which in this case, the air is pure adrenaline. In 2013, if any of your normie friends started telling everybody that they started watching anime out of the blue, I can guarantee you the anime they were watching is definitely, you guessed it, Attack on Titan. The opening song, Guren no Yumiya, broke the internet and at a certain point it became a meme. Yes, everybody was making Attack on Titan opening parodies, because the song works with literally anything. During that time, everyone was discussing the latest episode of Attack on Titan, showing off their Wings of Freedom t-shirt, fangirling over how cool Levi is, or how much they wanted Levi to step on them. What the fuck? Do you guys have any idea how popular Attack on Titan was in 2013? Allow me to show you some data and statistics for your big brains. So if we look at Google Trends, there's a parameter called interest over time, and a value of 100 is the peak popularity for the term. A value of 50 means that the term is half as popular. A score of 0 means there was not enough data for this term. Between the year 2010 and 2015, the interest over time of Attack on Titan is at freaking 100. If we were to compare it to the most popular animes in the previous years, like Magica Madoka, Guilty Crown, Sword Art Online, you will find out that Magica Madoka's peak was at 26 when it first came out, Guilty Crown at around 27, while Sword Art Online achieved a better trend result, sitting around 66. But Attack on Titan, it whooped everybody's ass, reaching a peak of 100 interest over time on the Google Trends in 2013.
No one has ever done that!
To this date, no other anime came close to Attack on Titan. Oh wait, there's Demon Slayer. The interest over time of Demon Slayer in 2021 reached as high as 75 points. But I wouldn't say it's a fair comparison, because the anime fanbase right now is so much bigger compared to 8 years ago. Despite that, Attack on Titan Season 3 still beats Demon Slayer Season 2 right now. To conclude, Attack on Titan is still one of the hottest topics discussed today, and no other anime could achieve what Attack on Titan did back in 2013 and now in 2021. Not only that, for the first time ever, Attack on Titan actually became the most searched anime in Japan when it was aired in 2013, overtaking Naruto and One Piece. Now that we have understood how popular Attack on Titan was, the only question remaining is, why is it so popular? The answer is simple: theme. Attack on Titan has a very different theme and genre compared to the other animes that were being aired in the same season. For example, Devil is a part-timer, Oregairu, Data Life, The Hentai Prince and the Stony Cat, Oremo 2, and a certain Scientific Railgun S. These animes are slice of life animes. They're more lighthearted and pretty chill in general, as opposed to Attack on Titan, which is more intense and action-packed. So honestly, it's really hard to not stand out when you're surrounded by a bunch of relaxing and lighthearted shows. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that these animes are bad. In fact, some of them are quite popular and well made. However, Attack on Titan still managed to claim the #1 spot during the season. Of course, its success is also attributed to the fact that it has a well-written story setting, gorgeous animations, and beautiful OSTs. On top of that, Attack on Titan debuted with a bang. Literally a bang. The first episode got everyone seriously hooked. People were dying to know what's going to happen next. It had a really powerful cliffhanger. I've never seen an anime that has such an impactful first episode like Attack on Titan, because in typical animes, the first episode tends to have too many exposition dumps, where they would start explaining the plot of the world directly to the viewers. But Attack on Titan, it was sweet and simple. It started with a super tall titan, the titan kicks the wall, letting the other smaller titans into the city and massacring every human. And of course, the legendary cliffhanger. I had a non-stop orgasm for the entire 24 minutes. I got wet watching the first episode. I meant my eyes. Attack on Titan is action-packed, has minimal dialogue, and an intriguing backstory for viewers to figure out. The perfect recipe to keep a viewer's attention throughout the series. These are the reasons why Attack on Titan managed to attract non-anime viewers into anime, pushing anime to become mainstream. However, despite its stellar performance, some people find Attack on Titan's story lacking because it's just blood and guts every episode. There's no depth like Evangelion. It's just a story about large humans without genitals running around and has a taste for their smaller counterparts. So in 2017, Attack on Titan came back with Season 2 and a masking tape to shut every doubter's mouth. In the first season, people were saying Attack on Titan has no depth. It's all blood and guts. Okay, no problem. For Season 2, it's time to let the viewers explore the world and the story. So the production team went full suspense and drama mode. This is also the season where most of the mysteries get unraveled, like the backstory of the world, the secret of the basement, and why John looks like a horse. This season has the best plot twist, betrayal, and revelation. Also, the music is the cherry on top. Props to Hiroyuki Sawano for creating this masterpiece. With Attack on Titan at the helm, the era of newly released anime has finally begun. From then onwards, we began to see various newly released anime sprouting like mushrooms and getting more attention from the general public. The anime fanbase grew exponentially, and at one point, watching anime became mainstream and normal. The difference between you telling your friends you watch anime 10 years ago versus today is you still get called a weeb, but it's a compliment now. Right now, Attack on Titan is still the most popular show along with Demon Slayer, but in terms of hype, Attack on Titan still has the upper hand in my opinion, because many people like me have read the manga, and we just can't wait to see director Ereh in action. I'm sure everyone has seen this meme where Eren's basically the mastermind of everything. Well, I'm no exception to Eren's sweet whispers as well, which is why I'm making this video, because director Ereh told me to do so. The climax of the show was when Ereh revealed his secret part-time job as a movie director in manga chapter 122. This is the very chapter where Ereh revealed every single clue and plot points he had laid out and buried deep in the earlier chapters. When this chapter came out, people were crowning Attack on Titan as the greatest anime of all time, and they were praising Isayama as the king of foreshadowing. The foreshadowing started as early as chapter 1, to you in 2000 years. For those who don't know, here's some small details. So in the first chapter of the manga, Eren's dad wasn't actually looking at young Ereh when he said he would show him what's in the basement. This foreshadowing was then explained in chapter 121, Future Memories, aka Attack on Titan Final Season Part 2, Episode 4, where Grisha was actually looking at director Ereh, informing Ereh his plans to steal the founding titan from the royal family. Lucky for us longtime fans, our wish is finally granted as we get to see this legendary scene being animated, and the charts don't lie. All in all, anime wouldn't be mainstream if it wasn't for Attack on Titan. It is the collaborative effort of top-tier voice actors, animators, and producers that makes this series so remarkable and sensational. Truly a modern masterpiece. Thanks to Attack on Titan, we became anime fans. Thanks to Attack on Titan, we learned that anime isn't just cartoon for kids. Thanks to Attack on Titan, we learned that we must keep moving forward. And finally, thanks to Attack on Titan, we got depression. Alright, thanks for watching this video. I know some of you must be shocked when you saw this title, because it has absolutely nothing to do with anime drawing, but hear me out. For quite some time, I've always wanted to make anime review videos because anime is the reason why I got into drawing in the first place. So I just want to share my passion for anime with you cool highs. It will be great if you could stick around and join me in this new journey on anime.